that is... Actually, no, last scene, it was Morph Ball into bombs. God, that feels like that's been forever ago. The runner with no name, he is a mystery entry. Yeah, you're fine, Feasel. No, the runner with no name, that is a man that needs no introduction. That is foosda. Oh. Second try moonfall from foosda, very good. Looks like no one else is going for it.
Diddy might go for moonfall though, but it doesn't seem like he is.
And first item, Morph Ball. You know, I didn't actually get a guess in, so I'm going to guess the next item's going to be... It's going to be Space Jump.
I'm going to go with my vanilla seed prediction and say the next time will be an E-Tank.
Because I like to give him an introduction, Majoron, if that is your real name. Oh, Energy Tank. Looks like you were spot on the money. And some power bombs. I don't think we'll see anything crazy here from the runners.
Usually if you don't see power bombs within the first two items, it's going to be a very interesting seed.
Were you there for the start of that of last race?
I actually wasn't.
Okay, so the first set of power bombs was actually behind the bombable blocks in Parlor, where you have to go through that little morph ball room where there's usually missiles. But
yeah.
D10 and LexausaurusRex both skipped that, so they didn't find power bombs till Bubble Mountain, and they checked literally every other minor item before that. Like, D10 even went up to Red Tower.
And the real question is here, did they check Spore Spawn?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it was that bad. Alright, so Manshne and LexausaurusRex.
So we are maybe an early gauntlet.
We're getting some Brinstar early action. Very nice way to handle the side hoppers there from Lexausaurus. Looks like everybody else backed out besides LexausaurusRex, so this could potentially work out in her favor, or this could work out to not in her favor.
I mean, there is absolutely nothing in criteria. I mean, this will really work out. And also, you have to question, though, she has to basically go to Rex ship using this route no matter what. Otherwise, it would be a waste.
Yeah, if you take this route, you are committed to Rex ship early without losing time.
And then the real question here is there anything in Rex ship to begin with?
Right. So Charge Beam is an energy tank. We're getting ready to see on foosda's screen here what's a Bum Chorizo.
Also an E-Tank.
Also an E-Tank. No, I wonder if we will see foosda risk going to Gauntlet early.
I imagine we will see him go to Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, it's not actually a risk. He has 10 power bombs. Like LexausaurusRex getting the blue gate glitch there.
D10. And finding Grapple Beam.
Now, Grapple's interesting. That does mean that she can go to Gauntlet.
Wait, Gauntlet?
Or not Gauntlet, but Rex ship.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I associate Grapple and Gauntlet. Don't ask, I don't know.
That's fine.
Some missiles there, so I wonder if we're gonna see everyone follow suit here. Looks like Manshne is going to do the same thing.
Honestly, it wouldn't be such a bad choice since you have 10 power bombs and you can even full clear a gauntlet anyway with the 10 power bombs and grab the 2 items on the end and not lose too much time.
So let's see here what's at Gauntlet. It
Screw
is
attack.
Screw Attack.
So this is one of those seeds where even if you didn't get those extra power bombs early, you'd still be able to get out of Gauntlet. Because Screw Attack would let you get out, but that is not the case here.
So Screw Attack doesn't actually open anything up, but it's just a very nice item to have.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in if they do Gravityless Warfare, it will just make it pretty free.
Right.
And foosda picking up his first super missile pack. Oh, and wait, was the item at the troll E-Tank near the Edicoon's space jump? I think it was.
Looks like it, yeah, it was. So LexausaurusRex is the Rex is going to be in good shape to go to
oh, and
Rex ship early.
Diddy taking a death, sadly. But I think he's saved. Oh yeah, he's saved.
Did he get a chance to see what item was over there?
And that Terminator... Oh, wait. At Terminator, there's Ice Beam as well. So they're able to go into Meridia sooner.
So Manshne picking up super missiles here. Give me just a second here.
So with the space jump, if Lexausaurus does decide to go to Rex ship early, she'll be able to easily check that one item behind Rex ship E-Tank. Since you don't have to do a crazy bomb jump.
It looks like Green Brinstar Reserve was vanilla.
This seed seems to be giving out a lot of power bombs, by the way.
It's probably making up for the first seed.
Right, Lexausaurus picking up Ice Beam.
Yeah,
that's going to help out a lot.
Pick that up. Oh, Manshne didn't go back and get Ice Beam. Now, I mean, that actually kind of works out in Manshne's favor, because when he comes back to whatever that place is called, Terminator. When he comes back to go to Torian, when he goes through Terminator, he's gonna run right into that item. Everybody does it. It's just, yeah, if you skip that item, you're gonna run into it because you're gonna forget it's there.
I mean, the only problem with that though is where Speed Booster is, because without Ice Beam or Speed Booster, you have to do a Crystal Flash clip, and that requires bombs in order to be pretty easy as well.
Look, I'm just trying to look at it from a positive standpoint, but yeah, if they don't actually know it's there, they're both going to lose time on it, because D10 did the same thing. foosda making quick work. Oh, he is going for the difficult setup for this.
Let's see if foosda gets it. I imagine he will.
Alright, so you know how everybody obligatorily says that this is a hard trick to do it from the door? Well, this is like 1,000 times harder to do it wall jumping and do it across this way.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard it's a frame perfect or pixel perfect shot or something.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like frame and pixel perfect.
And unfortunately, foosda didn't manage to do the trick. I don't think anything really important was back there, though.
Yeah, it was an E-tank, reserve tank.
But it will be nagging at him.
Yeah, he's always going to be wondering what was there.
Unless he's deciding to go back up to it after getting those 5 extra supers. Oh, it's a grapple beam.
Oh, grapple, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's going back to it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You don't want to leave this unchecked. And yeah, right now I would... Oh, D10 went back and got Ice Beam. Oh, he must have realized that he missed the item there. So Manshne, the only one without Ice Beam. And he got it. Looks like it was third try. LexausaurusRex already over in Rex ship. While having Screw Attack Rex ship, the Phantoon fight is going to be really easy. And Elminster wanting to shoot up Digon Alley, so, you know, if you're needing to pick up any magic supplies, I would do it before he proceeds to shoot the place up.
That's very nice.
Also, I have to ask BPS, is someone like playing a guitar or something in the background? Or am I crazy? Because, you know, stranger things have happened. Alright, so... LexausaurusRex, she needs to be careful here. I don't know how much she has in reserve. I'm gonna assume her reserves are full.
Yeah, I saw her refilling at the ship.
Alright, very good.
And it doesn't seem X-ray was anything useful either. So it seems that Manshne is gonna go up Red Tower.
Yeah, but looks like
and
Manshne
is probably gonna be going down. Unless he just wants to check Spazer and come back up. But at that point, he may as well just commit.
Yeah. So, foosda is going to be checking Spazer. Manshne is going to heal up before he takes the trip over to Rex ship. LexausaurusRex getting the ghost down. Still got the reserves. Still, relatively speaking, healthy. D10 finding his grapple beam. Not too excited for that. So, yeah, that's what we got going on here. And looks like Spazer was bombs. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with 4 different streams. It's a little difficult, chat. I'm sure you understand.
I mean, this will be interesting, but if he Actually, never mind. I was gonna say maybe he could even go for the crystal flash clip, but it doesn't seem that it'd actually be necessary since he has ice beam.
Right. Alright, so let's see. Oh, please be careful, Lexausaurus. There we go. Alright. She made it through the first pass of Spiky Room of Death. D10 opting to go down. He's going to check X-Ray foosda at his crate-fied Manshne, heading over to Phantoon. So, let's see here. Lexausaurus finding high jump boots. She's going to be very happy to get those. Going to see a quick kill here from foosda. Very nicely done from him. D10 is going to be seeing his item over here at X-Ray. As Manshne gets started with his fight.
I mean, high jump at Rex ship is a pretty big thing.
Now, the only problem with her route is she doesn't have Speed Booster, so depending on what item is at Rex Ship Reserve, she may have to come back. And it turns out the item in X-Ray was indeed an image tank. Though, in my quest to see everything, I missed what was at Crade.
I just had to step away for a moment so I couldn't have seen what it was.
Not a problem at all, BPS. Manshne getting Phantoon down, still looking healthy. foosda making his way down into North Fair. Don't know if we'll see any hell runs from him or not. Uh-oh. Alright, so Lexausaurus deciding she doesn't want to fool with it. She's going to hope it's not important. Can't blame her there. That spot is a pain to check, just in general. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that is a gravity suit for foosda. I would not be surprised to see him not even bother checking ice. What he's probably going to do is he's probably going to go straight back up that elevator and head into Meridia. Alright, so... Alright, I'm... foosda making a complete and total liar out of me. He is opting to go to Bubble Mountain. He didn't even check Ice Beam. I would have checked Ice before I went over to Bubble Mountain. Let's see here. Okay, I see what LexausaurusRex is doing. She is going to check the item from the from down here. Not that difficult of a thing to do since she has space jump.
So my mic is having some issues right now. I might need to drop out and let someone else commentate.
Not a problem at all, BPS. I know chat will miss you, as will I. But, completely understandable. Oh, foosda's getting low on health. Now, I'm going to assume he saved. foosda is an RBO runner. He knows how dangerous these heated runs are and what he can and cannot do. D10 cleared up. Kraid heading out now. Looking healthy. Manshne checked. Oh. That was so close to a death for Manshne. That would have been heartbreaking. Alright, so LexausaurusRex heading down. She's going to head on down to Norfair. Manshne is heading up to Attic. That's such a difficult floor clip to do if you don't know how, or ceiling clip, I guess I should say. Spring ball? foosda with the spring ball. Run validated. D10 making his way down as well. He's getting ready to find his gravity suit. I'm very surprised. If none of these runners get gravity suit and go to Meridia, Manshne trying to get that whatever that trick is called, I can't think now. Trying to jump over those and mid-air morphs. That's what they're called. English is hard, man. Trying to get the mid-air morph, unfortunately can't. Wasted time taking off high jump, has to equally waste time putting it back on. Alright, so D10 opting to check Ice Beam. This isn't a bad decision, because he definitely has the health to do it. foosda finding an energy tank. So, he still has the reserve to check. I don't think he's checked reserve yet. LexausaurusRex checked her E-tank over at X-Ray. D10 finds Wave Beam. Not too shabby. I have definitely seen it before, Zost. I have seen Gravity at high jump and Varia at ice. That was a really fast seed. So, I mean, if D10 doesn't go to Meridia, I will be very surprised. Manshne wanting to check this item, didn't get a chance to see what it is. He's going to see it's a energy tank. Not be too pleased with that. foosda just barely making it out alive. Alright, D10 went up. He's going to go to Meridia.
Alright, what's up, Nightwolf? How you doing?
Yo! What's up, Typlo?
Nothing much, man. Hope everyone's doing well. I kind of just jumped in because BPS is having a few issues. So if he gets his mic resolved, then he'll probably jump back in, but I'll be here with you for the meantime.
Alright, so... have you been watching the race, or do I need to give you a quick synopsis of what's happened so far?
I've been watching it kind of on and off, so I do see that, you know, we do have Gravity for two of the players, but I'm not sure where they picked it up.
Gravity... oh, there's Speed Booster. Gravity was at high jump.
Oh, interesting, okay.
So... and here we see D10 trying to do the wall jump method, because he wants his Speed Booster. As foosda is heading to fight Crocomire.
Lex just misses that crate quick kill. Have we already seen what's behind crate? I assume we have, because I see crate dead in a few.
Yes, I believe crate is an E-tank, though don't quote me on that, because I've been trying to keep up with 4 races, and it's just a little difficult.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, E-tank. So Manshne making his way back to Brinstar, going to go down and say hi to Kraid.
Yep, and D10 grabs speed.
So I didn't see what the item was behind Crocomire, but I'm going to assume it was an energy tank.
Yeah, it was just a tank of some sort. I'm not sure if it was an energy tank. Well, it wasn't a reserve, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have any reserves, so it was definitely an energy tank. Alright, so Lexa checking out this item here, and ends up being a super, which can be pretty useful. She has 30 supers now, and no charge beam, so if she does have Varia at some point soon, then she can go down to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, Manshne going to pick up his energy tank if he decides he wants it. D10 opting to save. Completely understandable. We'll probably see him go, oh, Plasma Beam.
Yeah, nice, nice. So that'll be beneficial. If foosda can pick up a charge somewhere, then he's going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Right. So D10 opting to check the sand pit first. I mean, I guess it's alright if you're like looking for charge or something, and I completely understand that, but I like to save this item until I am on my way to Norfair if I have to do Meridia before Norfair.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, because you can kind of just go back down. Unless you want to check Plasma. I mean, that's the big thing. You have to route yourself out of Dragon and kind of flip a coin on the decision whether to check Plasma or to go down into the sand pit.
Right, so LexausaurusRex going to pick up her gravity suit. D10 going to head up and say hello to everybody's favorite snake serpent mini boss that we got a floating head of last race.
Yeah, that was interesting. I did see that.
That was pretty exciting. Manshne, I'm going to assume he went up and picked up his bombs. I really hope he did.
So D10 does have speed here, but he's doing the ice clip instead, which is cool to see anyway.
It's pretty much about the same amount of speed once you figure out how the actual whatever it's called, ice clip, yeah, how it works. It's actually really easy to do.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Whereas the ice clip for spring ball is a little bit more complicated.
Right. D10 needs to be real careful here. He's got low health. Low health plus low ammo equals bad times.
Indeed, yeah. Alright, so Lexa getting wave here. It's a nice addition.
Yeah, she's going to be real happy to pick that up. And foosda not really finding anything in Norfair too amazing. I mean, he got Spring Ball. Everybody loves Spring Ball. And he got Plasma Beam. And I love Plasma Beam. But no suit, so he's going to have to backtrack to Meridia. So...
Well, he does have gravity, so that's good.
Well, yeah, he has gravity. But no Varia suit, which is the main suit he's looking for.
Manshne has very little. No beams, no suits. So hopefully he picks up something soon.
Yeah, so Ice Beam is actually at Terminator. What happened is Manshne and D10 both... everybody went through Gauntlet besides LexausaurusRex, who went through to Pink Brinstar early. But only foosda remembered right away to go back and pick up his Ice Beam.
Oh, that's interesting. So Manshne will, I guess, just pick it up later, although he'll need speed for something.
Yeah, he'll need speed to get to Botwo. Now we know that he will find speed, assuming he checks the right locations once he finds gravity.
Right.
Alright, so D10's got more ammo, got more health, going back into the Botwo fight. LexausaurusRex picking up speed booster. foosda got space jump.
It's kind of hard to see if D10's shots are connecting. He does need 10 supers to connect, and he does have the missiles as alternate ammo here.
Right. Rex Ship Reserve was an energy tank. You know, I just realized something. D10 got got speed booster by wall jumping and grappling instead of just using space jump.
Oh, interesting. Well, sometimes you just forget about the things you have. Like, sometimes I'll forget I have, like, space jump or screw attack or something like that. I'll start
Right.
shooting enemies and then be like, I could just run through these guys.
Look, if you don't know Botloon's patterns, he really is the hardest boss in the game. I've soft-locked more there than I care to admit.
And I don't know how Sephi did it, but he said Varia would be at Batoon Eat Sank, and indeed it was. So, folks, we do have a cheater in chat. Please, everyone, out him.
Yeah, this is definitely a very diverse scene. I just realized something. This is strangely reminiscent of the first seed that me and Kelcharge raised.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because Gravity and Vario were slightly close to the same locations. We see a reset coming in from Foosda. I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Yeah, I missed that. I think the seed itself is, you know, pretty decent so far. Getting Gravity, going up into Meridia, getting Varia. I mean, the routing can't be totally efficient, but it's going to work out pretty well in the end for these players.
I mean, if I'm Foosda, when I see where Varia is, I have got to be feeling like I'm behind because he found Varia about 15 minutes ago. Or not Varia, but Gravity 15 minutes ago.
Right.
And when he sees what's after Botloon, which is Varia, he's going to be thinking, oh man, I've made a terrible mistake. Alright, so D10 LexausaurusRex in the same room.
Yeah, very interesting here. Although one of them has Fantoon dead and the other one does not. So, in terms of progress, a little different, but this is basically a boss high five here.
Yeah, very exciting. Manshne going to pick up his speed booster. And we're going to see Foosda kick himself right here.
Yeah, so I would assume that Foosda will go and kill Dragon, and well, you know, I mean, he still needs charge, so he has that choice of routing here, routing through left sandpit to check it, or routing out towards Plasma to check that instead. But I assume he is going to... I don't know if he's going to go to Rex Ship or if he's going to go to Ridley.
I think what we're going to see from Foosda is we're going to see like some pseudo RBO. So we're going to see him. He's probably going to take out Dragon, and then what I assume he'll do is go through left sandpit, check that item, and if it's not what he's looking for, he is going to just go straight on to Norfair and take out Ridley.
Oh, okay, so that's what we missed. We missed Foosda going to sandpit, checking the item, and then resetting. Okay.
Oh, that's right. It was an energy tank. Duh. Look, I've seen like 4 or 5 different seeds today, chat. Forgive me. I'm human.
All right, so Manshne at the Batoon fight now. He's got a bit more ammo in terms of supers. I think he should be fine. Lexa leaving Dragon. Going to check this item over here.
Powerbomb, she's not interested. She has Ice Beam, but she doesn't need the Crystal Flash.
Alright, so Manshne, the last to pick up Varia, and he will be heading to Dragon. Foosda is finishing up the fight here, gets blue suit, and I assume he'll check behind this door, which will reveal, if I'm not mistaken, X-Ray.
Indeed, you are right. Oh, Manshne just missing the halfie.
Now that's interesting because Foosda always talks about X-Ray for stand-up, and of course X-Ray is useful if you have Plasma and charge, but not for Ridley, of course. So it would only be useful for the Fantoon fight.
Yeah. I don't think you take it there because foosda's not the one to screw up stand up, and D10 looking for more ammo. I guess he doesn't feel comfortable with the ammo he has. LexausaurusRex, she's going down to check that. Unfortunately, she's going to find it's an energy tank. Be sorely disappointed.
I think the big thing here is once you get to this point in the race, you're 35 minutes in, you're thinking, well, am I going to be able to find charge? Am I going to run all around the map looking for it? So you may just start to load up on supers if you can.
Right.
But yeah, I guess we'll see what's behind Shack Tool.
Looks like foosda wants some more ammo as well. Oh. Chad, are you excited? We're getting a pedestal hop. Pedestal check. I apologize. My dog is going berserk.
Oh, that's fine. I think dogs are expected to do that.
I'll be back.
All right, so D10 back in business center. We see foosda heading out probably towards Fan 2 now, I would guess. Manshne just finishing off Dragon, and Lexa just waiting for Shack Tool to do his business. All right, so foosda is actually going to grab some more ammo here. You may be assuming that charge is not something that will easily be found. So he's going to up his super count and hopefully get more in the future. D10 checking this reserve tank area, grabbing the supers here, and we'll see what item is over here, unless I've missed it. Someone else checking it before. Yeah, and unfortunately, nothing too good for Lexa over there. And nothing but a reserve tank for D10, so still no charge in sight. Alright, so Lexa going the reverse way here. We're going to see what's at Plasma. Kind of crossing my fingers here and hoping it's charge. Hoping that someone finds charge. Don't know of many other locations that we're missing at this point. Although we are missing some... I don't know if we've seen Spazer from anyone. And I don't know where foosda picked up Spring Ball. Oh, okay. So now I see where Spring Ball is. Exactly where D10 is. And it's just an E-Tank for Lexa. So we still do not know where charge is, but no one has been down to Lower Norfair. So I am assuming it's going to be maybe where Screw Attack is or behind Ridley. Basically, it's just been a wild goose chase for charge at this point, but Lower Norfair is probably the place.
Alright, I am back. So what did I miss at Shack Tool?
Shack Tool is just an E-Tank, and Plasma was just an E-Tank. So it looks like we should have charge somewhere in Lower Norfair.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess the other place it could be is Waterway underneath the normal vanilla charge location.
I'm not 110 if Waterway's been checked or not. I don't think it has this. No, it hasn't this seed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shack Tool is a reserve tank, not an E-Tank. So even worse.
Oh, that makes it even worse, yeah. Also, I apologize about my dog chat. He may go berserk again. My sister has a guest over that he does not like.
So foosda just going for ammo here, basically. Goes up through worst room in the game and is going to check these Mickey Mouse missiles here. They are supers. So he's getting a pretty good amount of supers here. He's got 50 already. He also has 45 missiles. So he is pretty close to not needing too much for Mother Brain. Too much more for Mother Brain 2. D10 doing something similar, getting his 50th super missile.
Yeah, it looks like everybody has just decided, alright, we're not finding charge. Time to gather ammo.
Yeah, it's pretty much a safety precaution, I would assume, because there are a number of locations you can still check here.
Manshne going to check Ice Beam. D10 following right behind Lexausaurus, both heading for Lower Norfair. I missed it. Did foosda go and check?
No, he did not do Green Gate Glitch to check Screw Attack.
What about Fireflies? Did he check that?
No, he opted not to check Firefly, so he might check it on the way out.
Alright, I say at this point foosda has probably made his peace with the fact he is doing chargeless Mother Brain.
Yeah, I would think so.
Very nice pirate kill there from foosda.
Alright, so Lexa in Lower Norfair now. We'll see if she decides to go over to Screw Attack. D10 opting not to, so D10 is on the same path as foosda now. He is just going full out ammo.
I like the decision here from LexausaurusRex at this point to check the item over here for two reasons. One, it is faster to farm supers over here than it is to farm the bugs right outside Ridley's room. Two, if charge is here,
and it's just phaser.
Not.
Well,
Alright, so that means 3 locations left that charge can be at.
yeah, I'm going to guess it's right behind Ridley. I have a 33.34% chance or something like that.
Something like that. Math is hard.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Alright, so let's see what foosda finds here. He finds himself an E-Tank.
E-Tank. So that does put him in range to be able to do stand-up, but he still needs to find charge, which hopefully is at Firefly E-Tank.
Looks like D10 also opting not to check Fireflies. I mean, I understand the decision. I get it. If you find charge behind Ridley, then you don't need to check it.
Right.
So it makes sense, I guess. And I'd probably do the same thing in their position. Everybody's taking their 50-50 bet on if it's going to be Waterway or if it's going to be...
Yeah, is there anywhere else we might have missed? I can't think of anything else. I mean, I did join late, but those are the only 2 locations I can think of.
No, that's it. We are missing some items on Manshne's side.
Yeah, looks like things aren't quite populated over there.
So let's see what foosda's gonna do here. I like this. He's gonna check this.
And there it is.
There it is. So that's going to end up working out in foosda's favor as well as LexausaurusRex's favor, because that's where she's going to look now.
So foosda with basically the perfect combination of beams, also 50 supers and 50 missiles. So in terms of ammo, he is more than set.
So let's see if Manshne opts to check Firefly. Nope, he's going down. D10 gonna go ahead and pick up this energy tank. Now it's worth noting that LexausaurusRex has enough energy to do stand-up, and D10 doesn't. And that she has charge, so she can do stand-up and get some damage in. Now,
yeah, she has a pretty good combination of beams. Missing plasma is always a big thing, but she can do some decent damage with Spazer and the rest of them.
Right. This is actually on a really good pace here, given the fact that he checked all of Bubble Mountain without Variasuit and then had to leave and come back.
Yeah, a lot of running around the places to try to find things, and a lot of ammo gathering as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have everyone in Lower North Fair except for foosda, who is left and will go up to Rex Ship. He's just going to go in, kill Fantoon, and then get out of there. There's nothing more for him to get.
Oh, LexausaurusRex getting the terrible drop rate luck here.
Yeah, sometimes those bugs are unfortunate with what they drop in terms of supers or whatever else you're looking for, basically.
D10 going to find Charge Beam now. Oh, D10 still has to do Fantoon, as does foosda. Now the question is, when D10 gets to Rex Ship, is he going to check anything? Or is he just going to try and go mode?
Well, he does have a lot of supers. I would expect that he's just in go mode now. He's going to kill Fantoon and then just get out of there.
I don't know, this will be interesting to watch and see how it plays out.
Alright, so Manshne finishing off Ridley. Lex is almost done. Just needs a more shot or two, or... Yep, dead, okay.
Very nicely done. Oh, excuse me. I am sorry, chat. Alright, so foosda already in Rex Ship. D10 escaping from Lower North Fair. So he has to go to Rex Ship. LexausaurusRex does not. Manshne in the process of escaping. He also doesn't have to go to Rex Ship, but foosda does. So we'll see how this plays out.
And we'll see what Fantoon has in store for foosda. He did not pick up X-Ray, so he will not be doing the quickest kill here.
But with that being said, Charge Plasma Wave Eyes is still a pretty dang quick kill.
Yeah.
Takes 3 shots. So... yeah, I like this decision here. With doing 4 missiles and then a charge shot, it is going to be a 2-round fight guaranteed.
Yep, pretty easy. I think, what did Fantoon give him there? A slow mid? Or was
Yeah.
it slow fast? Yeah, I think it was slow mid.
Slow mid, yeah.
Manshne picking up charged beam, so all our runners have charge now. Whereas before we were kind of worried that people wouldn't be getting it.
Alright, so... foosda, he is just going to, for lack of a better term, get the hell out of Dodge. He's not interested in any other items. I'm not even 100% sure if we're going to see him refill the ship. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really need to. He has a ton of missiles. If he wants to save its ship, he can, but I guess there's not really any good reason to.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Skip the refill. You can refill all Metroids. Metroids have good drops.
Yeah. And I mean, the big thing is he has that perfect beam combination, and he has enough missiles by themselves to take care of Mother Brain 1.
Right. And, you know, yeah, he has 50 missiles right now.
Yeah.
So, he's not worried about anything.
I don't think that was intentional for D10 to pick up those super missiles, but he does have some additional ones just in case he wants to almost exclusively use supers on Mother Brain 2.
Right. So we'll see. This is going to be a relatively close race here between LexausaurusRex and D10 or Diddy, as people prefer for me to call him. It's alright, chat. When this race is over, he's going to come in here and he's going to tell you guys that he told me it's alright for me to call him D10. You just wait.
I've been saying D10 for a while too, even though I know it's Diddy. It's kind of just automatic when I see his name like that. I apologize though.
I mean, it didn't take me long to figure out that it was supposed to be Di10kong, but
yeah,
like he's he's D10.
So Foos is just powering through these rooms, doesn't give a flying crap about the drops.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, 50 and 2.
Alright, so LexausaurusRex stopping at the ship, gonna refill ammo. 1535, more than good enough for the Metroids.
Yep.
Looks like D10 getting trolled here by the ghost.
Who's the taking damage? He will not be doing the baby skip. And Manshne filling up. Lexa just getting to Turian. So all in all, between all 4 of our runners, pretty close together. Yeah, that's a very good point. He did not have high jump boots.
True story. Need those high jump boots.
And high jump boots might have been what was below charge. The only thing, I believe, because everything else was covered.
Oh, and Manshne finding his ice beam finally. Gonna be real happy to see that. Also gonna be kicking himself for not picking it up basically an hour ago.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 2 of our runners have high jump boots, so it wasn't wreck ship. My mistake.
That is true, Becky, but I don't know if he actually knew it was there or not, because I missed when he went through that section.
Alright, so Lexa turning off screw attack here. Not going for Metroid skip either.
Alright, so D10 making his way to the ship. We'll probably see him refill before he heads to Torian. Foosda making quick work of Mother Brain. No problems. No, that's interesting. Foosda, did he get hit during the fight?
I didn't see exactly, but
I'm gonna assume he did, and that's why he didn't do stand up.
yeah, he doesn't have any reserves, and it doesn't take much damage to get down below the range needed for stand up.
Right.
Alright, so Lexa heading into the Mother Brain 1 room now. Just be doing the normal Zeb skip here. D10 heading down to the Turian. We'll see him get into the first Metroid room soon. And Manshne about to go refill before heading over to Mother Brain 1.
Damn. And seeing the same Mother Brain fight we've already seen 4 times today. I lost count of how many times I've watched this stupid fight today. Feels like, I don't know how many. But a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it is pretty much required to beat the game. I mean, you know, in randomizers, of course.
Yeah, they discourage out-of-bound stuff and whatnot in space-time.
Yeah, I don't think that would be accepted too well.
So, Manshne here trying to get his Sabotage skip. D10 making the way through Metroids. Good round 3 there from Foosda.
Yeah, it looks like he's about on pace for, I don't know, probably like a 58-10 or a 58-15.
Something like that. LexausaurusRex having fun with Mother Brain Phase 2. Shooting some supers off. I like that. Again, if you're gonna use part supers for the Mother Brain 2 fight, that's interesting. She's also not going for stand-up. Anyways, if you're going to use part supers, part charge shots for your Mother Brain 2 fight, save... I'm so sorry, Chad. Save the supers till the end.
Yeah.
I need a nap. Naps are amazing. Chat, spam Resident Sleeper because I told you to.
Alright, so Foosda opting to go down to kill the animals a different way.
He is going to go pay the animals a visit. Now, he doesn't know where his opponent is at.
And going back in again to kill the animals again. Revealing that the animals never actually die. They're still there, even though you kill them. So they're essentially holograms.
Wow. The BM. Now, what would have been really funny?
What's that?
Is if he lost the race because he went down there and killed the animals. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Alright, so Foosda finished with an official SRL time of 58 minutes 56 seconds, so spot on with his timer.
GG.
LexausaurusRex finishing up Mother Brain 3. Manshne in the middle of the phase swap here. Phase 2.5, as I like to call it. D10 in his Mother Brain Phase 2 fight.
Alexa going through the escape now. We'll see if she decides to pay the animals a visit. But yeah, all racers finishing in times around an hour, which is, I would say, quite good considering how many locations they ran to and how many different sets of ammo they picked up.
Yeah, given this seed, that's a great time.
Yeah. Alright, so Manshne has Mother Brain 3 down. Alexa heading up Parlor right now. We'll see what she decides to do. D10 just kind of waiting. No one decided to do stand-up. LexausaurusRex decides not to visit the animals and just goes straight to the ship. And she finishes in second place. Well, actually, she beats her opponent, finishes in second place overall for the race, because this is a 4-person race, but not really. I'm sorry, I'm just confusing everyone right now. She beats her opponent with a time of 1 hour and 46 seconds.
I could make some really, really terrible jokes right now, Chad. Please don't tempt me. Mostly because I would like for Feasel to, you know, maybe have me back for commentary again. Alright, so D10 starting phase 3, Manshne going to escape.
Alright, so Manshne opting not to go check on the animals either. And he finishes up with an official time of 1:02:12. Still good game to him, staying so close to foosda.
And foosda's comment was 44% entirely too much percent.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Also, Deer Force. Chad, I'm not seeing no Deer Force. There better be some Deer Forces. Like, each of you have to post Deer Force 4 times.
Thank you for the Deer Forces and the Foos Forces and the Beer Forces and the French Forces.
There we go.
Extended Deer Force.
That is what I like to see. And again, please follow these runners. They are all very talented. You've seen how troll this seed is. Everybody finished within just about 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. And based on the sheet, I believe it was Ponk and Helio helping us out on the trackers. So thanks a lot to both Ponk and Helio for doing that.
All right, so I'm going to step away for a minute and go get something to eat because I have not ate since like 1 o'clock.
All right.
Eastern Standard, and it's 8 o'clock now, and I'm hungry.
All right. I believe that Lexausaurus, after she finishes up her race here, which she's done with already, of course, we're just waiting for the ending credits to complete. She will be joining us on the mic here. I'm going to be dropping off shortly, and we'll be back after he finishes eating. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned because we will have one more, actually at least 2 more races coming up, I believe. We have game 2 between foosda and Manshne next, so it's just going to be a 1v1. And then if it does go to a game 3, that will follow right afterwards. In terms of matches after that, we don't have anything slotted for tonight. But tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m., we have Palmy versus Skarsnik, and they will have their 3 matches tomorrow. And also the finishing 2 matches between Kaznode and Mumu Didi will happen tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. And all these times are in EDT. So be sure to check those out and be sure to stick around for the next race that's upcoming. I kind of just jumped in for blue plasma on this one. So thanks for putting up with me for the last hour, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the races, and have a good one.
Well, hello there, people.
All right, everybody, I am back.
You're packing hype. This is gonna be game 2.
Indeed.
Another race between foosda and Manshne.
So, I don't know what game foosda's playing right now, but I'm pretty sure he's cheating using tanks against soldiers.
Obviously, that's foosda's cheating and everything. Reverse boss order with Mother Brain first. What's that?
Exactly.
It seems both of our runners would start with high jump boots. Oh, no, it has been undone. So you've been watching the match. Who do you think is gonna get this one this time?
Well, I'd like to see Manshne take it and just see a round 3. Just because, everybody loves Randomizer. Everybody wants more Randomizer.
I would agree, randomizers are pretty great. I'm more on the verge of saying that foosda is gonna attempt something weird like Suitless Meridia, trying to gamble it out, and we'll just get out of the luck of it. But yeah, what do you think is gonna happen in this race?
I think it's going to be a wreck ship early seed. Now, what's interesting to note, since you were racing the last race there, foosda, when he felt gravity, he didn't go right away to Meridia. He checked all of Norfair first.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was very surprising. He did Norfair first and checked all of it, doing it suitless before he went up to Meridia.
That's something I was thinking about, but not having Speed Booster, was kind of on the verge of not doing it. Since the last race that I got, the L runs were a bit hard. But that's foosda for you, he's pretty used to the L runs.
Yeah, foosda, no stranger to hell runs, no stranger to suitless Meridia.
One of the true RBL character that we have in our community.
Chat, who do you want to see win? If you want to see foosda win, give me some Franker Z. If you want Manshne to win, give me some Cool Cat.
Let's hit out the emote, guys.
And if you just want to watch the world burn, give me some Kappa.
We all love to see the world burn in Super Metroid. It's the goal of the thing.
There we go. There's my spam.
There's your kappas. Burn the animals. Burn them to the ground. So far, I couldn't see the last match, so it's mostly up to you for what happened there. But I'm pretty sure foosda did the same thing as me. Not completely sure of it. Trying to do the gamble into going green B star, Brun star right away.
Actually, no. He took the upper route first. He cleared through. He cleared through Gauntlet and picked up Ice Beam. But because D10 and Manshne did the same exact thing, but when they came out of Gauntlet, they skipped Ice Beam. I don't know if they forgot about it.
Beam.
Yes, they skipped it. So
That's
it
pretty
was.
interesting because Ice Beam is a really needed item in this randomizer.
Yeah, D10 went back and got it after he realized he skipped it. Manshne didn't get it until he was on his way to Torian. So it was definitely some interesting choices were made, and I thought it was strange to watch from the viewpoint of the spectator.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I would have thought that they would remember about this little item in the back of the mine, but there was so many items we couldn't get on the start. I tried a big gamble and wreck ship didn't really pay out.
Right.
I can't remember where I got Gravity. Was it wreck ship?
Gravity was at high jump. And it looks like they are off, so start this race same way I always do. What do you think the first non-morph ball item is going to be?
I'm hoping for Bomb again.
Yeah, Bombs was definitely easy or interesting to see. I am going to guess. I'm going to guess X-Ray.